I want to put this caveat out there. I'm gonna make sure I post this on Facebook. I don't care what anybody says to me or however you feel. You should not be teaching beginning band in high school. I'm saying that straight out. This is my personal opinion. I am entitled to my opinion. You should not be teaching beginning band in high school. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry at all. In the
So
state of Texas, let me say that. In the state of Texas, because the requirements for the state of Texas are so high.
mhm.
In the state of Texas, you are required in most cases, in most districts, to go to UIL. And if
Mhm.
that's the case, if you're teaching a beginning band student, that means that either A, you're not going to have those beginning band students either on the field or whatever, or you have to put them in the lineup and pray you got enough kids to be able to cover those kids up.
So I see the validity in your conversation, but I'm gonna give you two real life testimonies of why I respectfully disagree. Number one is I didn't join the band until my sophomore year in high school.
Okay.
Uh, like I say, Mr. Kelvin Berry gave me my first pair of sticks sophomore year in high school. I transitioned to another high school, and that's how I joined the band. And around like '04, by '05, I knew I wanted to be a band director. '06 graduated and went on to become what I am doing now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a young man that I taught at my high school that just left. His name is Jalen Swift. He's actually a trombone player at Langston right now. He didn't join the band until his sophomore year, but it was his work ethic and me willing to sacrifice. Honestly, I know what you're about to say. I know what you're about to say. We shouldn't have to.
No. That's not what I'm going to
Yeah.
say. That's not what I'm going to say at all. Actually, what I'm going to say is, bro, you from Louisiana though, so the work ethic for a person to be in band is completely different because their view of what they see is different, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said it before, culture there when it comes to band is different. And then talking about your student, I'm going to keep it 100. Like, those are diamond in the rough situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have to be, but you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to be that scavenger, which is not fair. It's not fair.
And that's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah. But if you're not willing to do that, honestly, you possibly won't have a band. Not in due to the lack of infrastructure.
That's
like
yes, because in the urban community, why do we have to do that in the urban communities, right? That I think that's my biggest problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of us, and I'm not speaking for everybody, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna speak to the people that I know, right? Like I have a good friend of mine who was a head band director and gave his life to teaching kids in urban populated communities, man, and lost his wife and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, why do we have to do that? Why do we have to go through these trenches and dang near kill ourselves for a profession that we love so much? We love to do it, but we shouldn't have to kill ourselves to do it. We shouldn't have to put ourselves in the hospital or lose families. Like I know so many band directors that have not been married based on the fact that they have to work so extenuously just for the program to keep kids. Mm-hmm. And I know people who are in affluent areas who don't have that problem, who've never had that problem, who walk into the affluent area and they got these kids and they're ready to go. And they got good feeder programs and they're ready to go. And they go there and all they got to do is sit back and do their job. Just teach.